It is October 19th, and we are in the beautiful state of Kentucky. Never been here before, but it's beautiful. We're heading to the Kentucky farm for a 2-night hunting bender, probably, where we just loaded up on some snacks at Walmart. Basically frozen pizza and water and Gatorade and granola bars. But hunting a big cold front. 2-day quick trip, but in October you're trying to hunt these fronts. So we're gonna learn a lot about this farm. We know there's a lot of deer numbers. There's definitely mature bucks running around too. And we're hoping this cold front gets them up and moving. Ladies first. Talk to me. Your fly is wide open. It's distracting. We're late. It's cold. These deer have been on this plot since about 3 o'clock, and it's about 5. So we're gonna have to bump some does, probably getting in there. But definitely had a lot of deer numbers over there. I think there's about 3 bucks over there. I'd shoot 3 deer, at least 4.5. So I think we're gonna see a lot of deer. Hopefully we see a shooter. The deer can't see my hand when I work. I used to make fun of Kyle all the time for all his heated socks and heated vests, and here I am loading up can warmers in every part of my body right now. Whatever though. This is the last camera we have. I finally feel like we have this farm pretty well covered top to bottom. Although you say that, but you never feel like you do. But these Moultrie mobiles, these edges have been really good to us. Good signal strength, good picture quality, good video. About an acre food plot here behind me. Not hunting it this week here, but it should be a good spot. This is our first time back at this plot in probably 3 to 4 weeks. At that time, the brassicas had just been completely demolished in this area. So Kyle actually came about a month ago and he overseeded some wheat and rye. It looks like it's actually starting to come up, so it's a little greener now than it was middle of October. So we only have 1 camera on this plot. Don't ask me why, we probably should have 3. But the next couple days we'll make sure it's covered up. So that camera's taking some pictures, just not a ton. The distance, look at the height, and look at the thing of beauty this is. Fill her all the way to the top for you. As the season's gone along, I try to project probability for killing a deer or a buck. and I've very much overshot all year, especially at this property. And today is January the, I don't know what it is, 12th, maybe?
13th.
January the 13th, which means the deer hunting season has been open for a very long time. And we're kind of attempting a half-court shot here to end the season. We were at ATA show this morning and quickly hopped in a car and are driving in about 10 minutes away from the Kentucky farm. The temperature is right for late season. We're close to their bedding areas. There's food in front of us where they're at, and maybe, just maybe, the way the hunting season goes, I work really hard early in the season and nothing happens, and just show up one day in January and make it happen. So should be fun.
Unlikely.
Let's see if I can shoot the target to shoot. Been a couple weeks, so make sure everything's the way it should be here. We're out. We're finally in the blind here in Kentucky. Started to snow a little bit as we parked the vehicle, which hopefully gets these deer up and moving. Probably about 1.5 acre green brassica plot that we planted that absolutely got mowed down. Then we came in and overseeded it with some wheat and rye, and there's still just not a lot of food here. High deer density in this area. Threw out some of the new big tine triggered 2 bags of it, actually, just to kind of draw these deer in this big plot a little closer to the blind here in Kentucky. So we'll see, but we only got really today, and the season's over, so looking for there's probably 3 bucks here I'd shoot. Probably the number one is a little short, stubby 10-pointer that I think is at least 4. There's 2 other deer that probably score better than him on this farm, but I'd probably like them to make another year if possible. And with only 2 days left, there's a good chance they make it. So 3 shooters, 1 in particular looking for, and then I always got room for some does in the freezer as well, so should be a fun evening. Entering the field down there. Looks like 2 are young, and the other 2 are 2 of the deer that I would shoot. Yeah, that's the big one that I'd like to get another year because he's so big. Yeah, he's big. If he gets another year, he could be a giant. I think I'm gonna try to kill him.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, this butt, now his face that way.
Yeah.
Step forward a little bit more. Smacked him. Let's go. That deer's gonna die. 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 This just got western. Alright, just fired an arrow at the deer we call Unicorn. Again, he broke off his eye guard probably 4 weeks ago, maybe. But still definitely mature. That other deer we call Dreamer was out here with him. That is a hammer and a stud. But I still think he's young, so we're trying to shoot one of the oldest deer on the farm, and he's definitely one of them. And I haven't watched the video yet, but felt confident when I let it go. I think we got a clean pass through. Video looked good. Open double lung, so let's go find that arrow first. Here he is, the deer we call unicorn. Doesn't look like a unicorn right now, but found right here. He had a huge eye guard, probably 8 to 10 inch eye guard that he had most of the year that broke off probably about a month ago, but really cool deer, super old for this area, and honestly not a deer that you want around a lot on your farm. So awesome deer, kind of crazy night. Those 4 bucks kind of came out right around sunset, and the other deer in there we call Dreamer is a really pretty deer, probably in the 150s, really awesome, but he's just young, and so we're only a couple days left of the season. Lucky enough to just say, which deer do I want to try to shoot tonight? And shot the oldest one in the group. Been a long hunting season, my wife will tell you that, cameraman will tell you that, but second buck on the Kentucky farm, and feels pretty special. Pretty awesome.